Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, and Lady Sakura. I head into Aceval here. I'm going to fill our Mercatch box. Is this really sunlight? Then open the box wide, let it brim. The box will remain filled with light until it's open. Even on the ground, they do it with mirrors. Amazing. Okay. Then let's do another one. You fill the box successfully. The sunlight has lit a fire in your bones. You struggle back to the ship and wait while the fever subsides. Be wary. This is true sunlight, and it can be unpredictable death to those who spent too long here below. Shove this window over a bit. I'm recording beside the window and somebody's bashing their futon outside. Okay, so we've done that. Then we're going to fill the next one. Okay, filled. No new wounds. Fill the next one. Filled. And then the next one. Filled. Okay. Now, we could go beachcombing. We're going to compile a port report. Burning after image. Your eyes water. The page is blurred. The report is one of joy-filled complaint. Aceval has a beauty too bright to be appreciated. But perhaps Yavnti can find something of use. Okay, and then we're going to get our supplies. Okay, we get 8 supplies. Oh, and then, yeah, I'm going to get us some more supplies, so let's leave. So I want to get to about, I think, 30 odd supplies should be okay. So we'll just have a chat while we're here. So here in Japan, weather's nice and hot today. It's currently 26 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty nice. And my mother and sister at the moment, they're over in the local park, so I dropped them off there a little while ago. They're having some sandwiches and stuff there, so I'm just taking the opportunity to I got some housework done, got all the laundry done and stuff, and now I'm taking time to record before they get back. They should be back within, I suppose, the next hour or so. Probably before then on them. But it's nice having them here. Myself and my sister, I've got 2 sisters, and this sister is like 1 year older than me, so we don't always get on that well. Oh, and I probably should. Did we get the ding? Let's go in. Let's see. I don't think we got the ding. Oh, we did. Okay, so we got 8 supplies and we lost 1 crew. You fill your stores with breadfruit, sugarcane, coconut, soft-shelled crabs, and plump birds too stupid to know a hungry sailor from a tree. But on the way back to the ship, one of your crew topples over with a groan. She's smiling blissfully. "Go on, Captain," she says. "I missed the sun." Her eyes close. Sunlight is perilous to those who've lived in the neat too long. Okay, and then we're going to leave again. So probably going to do twice more, I'd imagine. Okay, and stop there. Yeah, so myself and the sister, as I said, don't always get on a lot better now than we did when we were kids, because we're so close in age. Used to fight a lot. But she just she has her opinions and that's it. So I just, when I kind of got into my late teens, early 20s, I said that I'm not arguing with her anymore. So, but since now that I live in Japan, she lives in Ireland, our relationship is much better because we see each other rarely. So, but they're here for another 3 weeks, so I'm sure there'll be some heated moments within that. But most of the time, it's just nice to see them. My mom. It's great seeing her over here and just out doing stuff because she's been very down since Dad died. So this is kind of giving her a new lease of life, and just excellent to see. Now, we are going to leave one more time. Something drifts face down. That's not nice. Yeah, so with my mom, she was very down after Dad died, and kind of looking forward to this. Is kind of giving her that jolt, and now she's here. She's really enjoying herself. She's getting out. She's doing lots of walking, which is good because apparently back in Ireland she wasn't too mobile because she broke her hip a few years ago, and then she had another fall not too long ago, and she goes around on a stick, but like here we've just been taking our time. We haven't been rushing around places, but she's been doing plenty, going out every day, getting a walk and that kind of thing. So it's really good for her because in Ireland she kind of, even though my sister that's here is there with her, you know, it is a little bit isolating there. It's great to see how she is here. Okay, so got that 10 more supplies. We lose another crew. We're not going to do it anymore because if we lose another crew now, we're going to potentially not be able to go double speed. So even that is a risk because if we lose one crew for whatever reason now, then it's going to be pretty tough for us. We have plenty of fuel and plenty of food to get home. So what we're going to do now is we are going to, there aren't any shops here. I know that. We're going to head off and we're going to go double speed, even though we have the same with the fuel as food. And the reason for this is because I just want to get down here safely. And I'm going to go just a little this way. Oh, maybe not then. I'll leave it a while because I'm trying to avoid him. Then there's a ship that hangs out over here, but it's a lawn fluke that hangs around down here. And the thing with the lawn fluke is very hard, once they spot you, it's very hard to avoid actually getting damaged by them. Like that. Like backbone is going down there. See all the vertebrae. Yeah, so there. Tussler's Channel. There's normally a lawn fluke hanging somewhere around that, so I don't want it coming to say hi to us if we can avoid it. And there's another ZB corpse afloat. So much carrion. We approach the shellnate. Then a tiny breeze stirs your hair and dies. Okay, so there's the camp pole. So once we get through Perusia's reef, the light there, we can start angling more towards the port. Yeah, so let's head on over to the port now. Because right now we can't really afford to be spotted by anything that could kick our ass. And basically almost anything that's on this sea could kick our ass right now. Let's just dip in. Just want to avoid taking that one extra terror. Alright, so we got here, we're going to go to the Shellonate. We've got a high risk challenge, we're not going to do that. We're going to compile a port to port. We don't have a hunting trophy. We did have a hunting trophy, but we don't have one now. So we'll be swapping it for an outlandish artifact, which I'm not sure whether it's I can never remember whether it's actually a good thing or a bad thing to do those kind of things. I suppose it's some of it is like I'm thinking, well, if you have to sail all the way here, then it probably is a good thing. Then another part of me is thinking, well, maybe it's just a mechanic for people to guarantee getting a certain thing that they need for something. So it's not necessarily going to be like an upgrade every time you do it. But anyway, port report. How does one express this very striking smell? The limits of meaningful expression. No matter what details you try to record, the stench creeps in around the edges of the sentences. The Shellonites, watchful despite the reek, movement among the miasmic scraps of long abandoned monster carcass. Frequent jewels were the stinkest thickest. Okay, and we don't have, well, there is that, but yeah, no. St. Nomad's heart. We don't like St. Nomad, but we don't want this heart either. Those are interesting, but not what we want. What about this? He'd need a hunting trophy. and a supply and a Z story. Okay, so we won't be doing that either. Right, so check the map. We're not going in there. We're not going down there. So next is Port Cavendish. Let's head off. So we're going to go quickly to here just to get into the light. And oh, come on. No, we're gonna just miss it. Yeah. Hate when that happens. Right, well, let's slow down. Go through the light. And then we'll head straight across and then down. So now that we've less sailors, we're slightly burning our fuel. We're burning our fuel slightly faster than we are our supplies. Right, so yeah, it's going to be better to go there and then across. Okay, and then I'm going to slow down a little. The now is just to get that terror down, the counter down to 0. Ah, love this music. It's a real pity that, you know, that Sunless Skies got such a poor reception, because I'm sure, because when I finish this game, I'm going to be looking for, when I finish this game, if I ever finish this game, but when I stop playing this game, I guess is better to say, I'm going to be looking for a similar type of game where it's just kind of traveling around, discovering places, and trading and that kind of thing, and a little bit of fights here and there, but not hugely so. But if anybody has something like that they could recommend, I'd definitely check it out. Now, we are going to first of all compile a port report. Though the Isle seems at present beyond the reach of the Admiralty's laws, that does not mean that the Admiralty lacks interest in their activities. Roses and Kings, you spent half a day observing the docks and note an astonishing number of variety of ships. Was that a carnate trimaran nestled beside a vessel from the Iron Republic? The dock hands complain loudly that they have never been busier. The catties talk ceaselessly and carelessly about smuggling and piracy, but even the most hardened sailors lower their voices when they mention the king. They go even quieter when they talk about the rose garden. You make careful notes. Perhaps the Admiralty will understand what they mean, even if you don't. Okay, and then we're not going to take a walk in the garden. We're going to do this first. Okay, sell. Right, so sunlight, that most dangerous of pleasures. Here in Port Cavendish, there's an appetite for dangerous pleasures. But will you be able to negotiate with the sippers of sunlight? Smoke and mirrors, in back rooms and cellars and tangles behind warehouses. You make careful arrangements. The deal is only to take place at second hand. Your intermediary will meet theirs. Unfortunately, their intermediary palms off yours with an empty crate, not the original mirror box or mirror catch box. You're 500 echoes richer, but you'll need another box if you're to do this run again. Okay, so then let's try the next one. The same result. Okay, and then the next one, same result. Okay, and then the next, what's the chance? Is 18%, so I'm not surprised we're failing them all. Okay, and then the last one, Statistically, we have at least a chance. Like, it's almost 1 in 5 chance. But still, you can get a big run of failures before you actually get that one success with such a low chance. Yeah, there we go. So we know mirror catch boxes. Probably going to have to buy some on the way home again. Or on the way out. Depends on how things are. But we did get some decent echoes out of that. Now, we could buy a shipment of red honey. Should be 600 echoes. But I don't think we should do. Let's take a walk in the garden. Let's see what happens. What use is the key? We don't open things with it. Two mellifluous sisters unlock the gates. Your key is mostly ceremonial. Before you is a garden dipped in blood, a sea of petaled crimson. Winding paths lead to irregular rows of cages, each covered in tangles of thorn and wine. Some of the prisoners inside the cages call out to you, others mutter to themselves or weep. A few simply stare, hopeless and silent. Talk to the lady of the gardens. Such a beautiful night. I think the roses are whispering to me. Or is it the prisoners? I lose track. Okay, so let's see here. She tells you that she was once a prisoner in this very garden, but that she escaped and drank down her own memories, stewed bright and honey sweet. And then I was whole again. She claps and laughs, and a laugh echoes from her twisted lips. Or maybe that was someone else. It most probably was. Don't you think? It sounds very far-fetched, now that I say it out loud. A breeze lifts her gold mesh veil. There's a shadowed emptiness where her eyes shall be, and livid scars all around. The sort of nectar maddened lamplighter bee might leave. When it burrowed into a brain, you shiver a little and give no answer. 10 tales of terror. We didn't get any more terror though, did we? I don't think so. And then we're kind of done then with Port Cavendish. Shops. Interesting, but we're fine, thankfully. So now the next port of call is Visage. This is certainly an interesting thing. So, Visage, then the Mangrove College. I'm thinking maybe Khan's Shadow again, get some mirror catch boxes, then Pigmote, and then back down here. Because the thing is, if we don't buy mirror catch boxes, then going up this way and kind of going to Iremi and the Empire of Hands and this kind of area won't be a possibility for us next time. So I think we do need to. So how about Visage, Khan's Shadow, then Mangrove's College, Pigmo Isle, and then we get a choice then between the Mo Isle and back up to London, or the other shroom and then down to Port Carnelian. Yeah, I like that idea. So let's set off. Let's get ourselves straight across. So we still need to be burning the fuel because I'm not happy with our terror levels. Even though it's still only 48, you just need to get a few bumps and then suddenly you're in trouble. We can slow down there though. This is definitely good for us. And let's stay in the light as long as we can. Okay, so we should be fine to get there without steaming it. It's only start building up now. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to try steal things again. We never seem to do all that well though when we try that here. Let's create a port report. You can at least interview those who are leaving. That will have to do. The departing merchant gives you a confused account of crocodiles and honeycakes and something about ear blockage. To this you add your own impressions about the street layout close to the port and types of commerce here. When the lights are especially bright, it's possible to make out the detail of the profile of that great stone face. Okay, and then... Oh, we didn't get something... Oh, maybe we got here too quickly. That's probably it. So let's leave. Yeah, I think that's what happened. We got here too quickly. So we're going to come down here and sail around this. Then back. Yeah, because we steamed up, didn't we? And it's only there to there, yeah. So we're probably just a little too eager getting there. So let's go a little bit faster. Just to get into the light. Then we can slow down once we're in here. And make our way lazily around the light. Then start heading back towards port. Make sure we have our little indicator here though. There we go. Now we can do it. Right, so pop in here. We'll go ashore. All those who enter must play their parts. This sign is visible only after you've crossed the threshold. Okay, so we're gonna... Yeah, we'll check in. We'll go to the changing room. We're going to choose the locust. Okay. Moon moth settles the locust mass over your head. The eye holes are covered with a thin gold film, through which valuable objects gleam more brightly. May you find a happy harvest, says Moon moth. Then, when you have partly turned away, it double knots its ties on its purse, as though you're likely to pick its pockets. Doesn't it know you can see it? Okay, so we're going to again visit the library. So called because all the books are fragmentary parts, library parts. Okay. Stoop at the lintel, enter the dark, a room of heavy stone, guarded by a gold statuette of a woman with outstretched arms. The scroll niches, sorted to correspond to a variety of masks, the jackal and the lioness, the crocodile and dung beetle. A woman in the mask of a lotus blossom is standing at a lectern, reading in silence. We're going to try this. What do we need there? Okay. So, let's do this. As expected, you are not sneaky enough. Moon moth sees what you do and confiscates the sack bulging beneath your carapace. He does not, however, seem angry. What else would the locust do but take whatever is available to be taken? He waits you outside the library with unruffled calm. Okay, we're going to end our performance and leave. And I know he's not going to be happy with that, but you say farewell to Moon moth. He makes gestures. It makes gestures you now recognize as agitation. Perhaps there was some other plan for you here, but no one consulted you about it. You have other things to attend to. Last sight of visage, the moth smoothing the folds from your robe and hanging your mask on a peg for the next visitor. Okay, and we're pretty much done there. Yes, we are. There are no shops for us to visit, so we'll head off. We'll check our map. And actually, we're going to end the video there. So, hope you have enjoyed and hope to see you all next time. Goodbye. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe you'll hit the subscribe button there on the right and check out some other videos here on the left.